Sarah's breath quickened as the glow from the hidden doorway grew brighter, a faint beacon of hope in the oppressive darkness of the factory. The dolls' movements were now sharper, more deliberate. Their porcelain faces contorted into expressions that were almost alive. Their tiny hands clawed at the air, reaching for her and the others. "We need to move!" someone shouted, breaking Sarah out of her paralyzed state. She turned to the group, most of whom were frozen in fear, unable to tear their eyes away from the creeping horde of dolls. Elias Grimshaw chuckled, the sound low and menacing. "You don't understand, do you? This isn't a factory. It's a sanctuary, a place where my children thrive, where they live forever." He gestured to the dolls, his movements theatrical. "And now you've come to join them. It's an honor, really." Sarah took a step back, her foot brushing against a fallen chair. The noise caught Elias's attention, his gaze snapping to her with a predatory glint. "Ah, you're the brave one, aren't you?" he said, his grin widening. "Always one in every group." Without thinking, Sarah lunged toward the glowing doorway, yelling for the others to follow. The dolls screeched, their tiny feet pattering rapidly as they surged forward like a wave. As Sarah reached the doorway, she pushed it open, revealing a narrow staircase spiraling downward. A gust of cold air rushed past her, carrying with it the faint scent of earth and decay. "Come on!" she screamed, motioning for the others. One by one, they stumbled through the doorway, slamming it shut behind them. The pounding of tiny fists against the wood began almost immediately, accompanied by the chilling cries of the dolls. The staircase was dimly lit by the same strange glow, and as they descended, they could hear Elias's voice echoing above them. "You can run, but you can't hide. The factory always gets what it wants." At the bottom of the stairs, they found themselves in a cavernous underground chamber. The walls were lined with shelves of even more dolls, each more grotesque and lifelike than the last. In the center of the room stood a massive, ancient-looking machine, its gears and pistons slowly churning as if alive. "What is this place?" one of the group members whispered, their voice trembling. Sarah stepped closer to the machine, her heart pounding. Inscribed on its surface were runes and symbols, similar to those she had seen on the dolls upstairs. She reached out, her fingers brushing against the cold metal. Before she could react, the machine roared to life, its gears spinning wildly. A voice, deep and resonant, filled the chamber. "Choose." Sarah turned to the group, her mind racing. What choice was the machine offering? And why did it feel as though their lives depended on it? Like, comment, and subscribe to uncover the next chapter of The Dollmaker. What is the machine's purpose? And will Sarah and the group survive its deadly demand?